I have two 2026 Ford F450 Platinums. However, this one's going to be a plus. Now, if I were buying a single rear wheel, I would more than likely get just the regular Platinum because I do like the blackout. However, for the F450, I'm a little torn, which is why we have to compare these trucks. So I borrowed both of them from Larry H. Miller, Super Ford here in Salt Lake City. They are both available for sale. Be sure to ask for Tim. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker on this Platinum first so you guys can see the pricing on this one. At the very top is the description. You guys see all the standard features. Now, as far as the base price goes on this truck, it's $95,335. Here are all the options. So high output is there. That star white paint was $995. FX4, 350 for that rapid heat, Pro Power, trans power takeoff provisions. It's pretty interesting. I haven't seen that. And then security code, twin panel, and a few other things here. Total price on this one is going to be $107,780. Here's the description. You guys see that smoke truffle is the only difference. And base price $95,335. So same base. However, you do add on this Platinum Plus package, so you guys see what you get in there. We'll discuss that a little bit more in detail here in a second. But this truck doesn't have as many options, but it's still a little bit more money because of that package. So really the only difference in these trucks is that Plus package. So on the front end, what do you see that's different? I'm gonna get a little bit closer. About right here. Can you see anything different between these two trucks? Well, if you can't see it, I'll show it to you. See right here? Around the housing for the fog lights. On the Platinum, because this has blackout, that part of the fog light housing is going to be black versus the satin finish on this Plus, which in my humble opinion looks more complete compared to this. But really, apart from that, there's no other difference on these two trucks. They both have the front parking sensors. They have the adaptive front headlights, fog lights, front cameras. Grille design is the exact same. Painted front bumpers. And then when you get off to the side, same story. You're gonna have the same wheels and tires. Now, this truck has the FX4 package, and this one does not. And I wanted to see a difference in these tires because they say that you get the traction tires only on the FX4, and I'm looking and these are the exact same tires. Three peak. So there's no difference in the tires even if you get the FX4 package. 19.5-inch wheels, 225. Let me show it to you here. 19.5. 3,970 pounds of capacity for single, 3,750 for dual. G-rated tires. And you guys see nothing changes for the liners either. Now the trimming on the side for the regular Platinum is blacked out. Same thing goes for your mirror cap. Now this is the only negative thing I'll say for the Platinum Plus. It would have been nice if they gave you the satin finish on all this trimming here, because you see here on your door handles they give you that satin finish. You do have chrome here, but on the regular Platinum, painted door handles, and they give you the same trimming that you would see on a Lariat or even an XLT, the same. Now this truck does have these optional steps, which are available obviously for the Platinum Plus. 48-gallon fuel tank. Now this truck does not have FX4, so let me show you really quickly. You see that fuel tank, and also further down, that is your transfer case, not protected. Let's go ahead and check and see what's over on the other truck. You see that? This fuel tank is protected. And even if you don't plan on going off-road, this is still good for if you're on the highway and you run something over. If something were to jump up and puncture that fuel tank, you have a line of defense there. Same thing goes for that transfer case. You do have some protection for that as well. Now both trucks do have the mud flaps up front. And on the power deployable running boards, that comes standard. They both are going to have chrome on that too. Nothing's going to change out back for the tires and wheels. You see the four-wheel drive badge. Your exhaust tips are going to be finished in chrome for both trucks. And then out back, this is the biggest difference, is obviously the applique. So it is more basic on the regular Platinum. It just says Super Duty. Whereas for the Platinum Plus, they literally put Platinum spelt out. You have the steps, you have the full LED tail lights, and license plate lights. Fifth wheel prep package. Now this will be an option for the regular Platinum, so you have to add that on to this truck. Where if you get the Platinum Plus, that does come standard. If you are looking at the diesel options, there is a difference. So if you're looking at the Platinum Plus, you have to get the high output power stroke. It pretty much forces you to get this engine. So that 7,000 becomes what, 10.5 basically, because you have to get that option. However, on the regular Platinum, you can get the standard output power stroke, which pretty much comes standard because you cannot get the gas engine. Both trucks are going to have the 10-speed transmission. Let's go ahead and check out the interior. Let's try to break this down piece by piece. So in the Platinum Plus, you do have some leather and some suede inserts on the door, blue piping and stitching throughout. And check out the B&O sound system speaker grill. For 2026, they did restyle this. It used to be wood trimming, no longer is that. Compared to, you have that quilted leather here, and you have more leather on the door. So this is that smoked truffle. You have like this light color piping here, and real wood trimming. Black speaker grill. And check this out, you have this illuminated kick plate versus just the regular. Both trucks are going to have the contouring seats, but you guys see this trimming here? You have the chrome for the regular and satin for the Platinum Plus, which I would think that they would put chrome on this one, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, more diamond stitched leather. Max recline does come standard. Let's go ahead and check out what you have in that regular Platinum. As mentioned, this is an option, right? Also, that twin panel for this truck is an option too. And notice you do have a black headliner, just like a fabric material. No fabric material for this A-pillar, however. It's just finished in black, no leather for this grab handle. Let's go ahead and see what that Platinum Plus has. Starting right here. So you have suede on the roof, visors on the A and B pillars, and you guys see you have leather wrapping on this grab handle too. So just a little bit more updated interior. Okay. Now as far as your screens go, nothing's going to change. So you have two 12-inch screens, heads-up displays on both trucks. You have auxiliary switches, which come a part of the Platinum Plus. This is an option for Platinum. Home link is here. Now on this cover here, you have that satin trimming, big wood trim piece right here, versus and here's the center armrest. Versus overall, Platinum Plus just gives you a well-appointed interior. This is really next level for a pickup truck for sure. And obviously no one would be upset with this Platinum. I think the Platinum is equally as nice. It just depends on what you're looking for, right? Last thing I'll show you guys, nothing really changes in the rear in terms of features. Right? So you have those outboard heated seats. I would have liked to see ventilated seats for the Platinum Plus, but Ford just didn't feel like that was worth it. So yeah, you don't really get that on this truck here. And lastly, let's go ahead and check out the payload differences for these two trucks. Starting with the regular Platinum, here are your numbers. Gross axle weight rating is 6,000 in the front, 9,900 pound for the rear, 14K for the GVWR, 19.5 by 6 wide wheels, 4L axle code. And there's that payload at 4,829 pounds, 90 PSI for the front tires, 80 for the rear. Remember, this truck does have a lot more, I guess you can call it, accessories on this truck too. Has a provision for power takeoff. Let's go and check out for that Platinum Plus. So these numbers are going to stay the same, but this truck has 38 pounds more, right? And that's because of the accessories and other features that you get. So I hope you guys liked this video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Someone is actually here to look at one of these trucks, so I had to rush this a little bit, so I apologize there. But yeah, be sure to reach out to Tim. See you guys soon.